And so I know there is a difference. I have experienced the difference between the practical me and me. And so when I make posts, that's why. It's because I'm trying in vain, I'm being foolish. And all my other videos have been with this in mind. This has been on my mind since then. And I don't know what it means. And I've pored over every psychological text regarding this, every physiological, and science doesn't understand this. I don't understand this. And so I question science not only to attempt to bring about wonder in other people, to make other people question their own beliefs, but also to help science grow so that science can explain these things. So that in the third grade, everybody gets this book. And it's not filled with Noah's Ark, and it's not filled with, stories, metaphors, these things. It's like a cold, scientific method to just being, to experience what is. I mean, what if there is no such thing as matter? What does that mean? I mean, that could mean, and this is all speculation, well, most of this has been speculation, is that there's no matter. Maybe everything is like energy or some such thing. And that, I mean, if there's no matter, then sort of separateness is kind of a distinction we create. And maybe everything is just the same thing. It's like, whatever. And if everything's the same thing, well, then why can't I be aware of the whole fucking thing? And what does that mean? What then? Then like what would that mean to like our understanding of how to make a good guitar or a beautiful song or a better microwave oven? I mean, that would fundamentally change our perspective on what is. And I understand that in its current form, science is great. That it makes our lives great. It gives us understanding, rational, intellectual understanding of what the hell is going on around here. But as of yet, it hasn't really gotten a firm grasp on enlightenment, on what I'm talking about. It still believes that we're all sort of separate and different, and there's electrons and neutrons and quarks and gluons and that's cool. I mean, we're young. And I don't have the answers. Sure as hell I don't have the answers. So don't think I hate science. I love it. And I think that we will get there. Maybe even in my lifetime. We're getting close. Psychology, philosophy, physiology, neurology, physics, I mean they're all coming together. They're all converging. And so and I think religion has been pointing at this, generally speaking. But it's a clumsy, not very pragmatic or effective way to do it. But it's worked. Some people, I mean, if you ask me what Jesus was, I mean, I don't know Jesus. Jesus may never have existed. But if someone lived like that, if someone carried that around with their lives, they would care nothing for themselves. They would just go around and help and help and help. The Son of God? I mean, I don't know. Is everything God? Is nothing God? Is Infinity, God? I mean, I don't know what the hell God is. I don't know what infinity is. Infinity is everything. Anything you could ever imagine. Anything I could ever imagine. Anything that's not possible or logical, illogical. I mean, everything. Infinity would be everything. So if such a thing exists, then everything exists. So I don't have the answers. I'm no better off. I'm no farther off. I'm just a guy. And other people have helped me in my life. And so I'm doing this not to prove someone wrong, not to prove that I'm right, because I'm not right. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But in YouTube, I see that we can connect to each other on some level and influence each other. And that we can achieve something that gives me hope. And I'm a pretty pessimistic guy. So, man, you scientists, you keep plugging away, you're my brother. You religious people, keep plugging away, you're my brother. You irresponsible people who only act for yourself, from the self, you are my brother. But, gosh, man, come on. Look around. What about the rest of us? I mean, anyways, so, I beef. I still have an ego. I'm still a small, petty, scared little man. But I had one moment of something real, something that I can't deny. And that, it puts everything in perspective, and it makes me wish that everyone could have that. And that if we all had that, I mean, what the hell would poverty or racism or every problem in the world would be just like fluff. So, I mean, yeah. What does it mean to just be? No meaning, no purpose, no value. What does it mean to just be? So, keep questioning, keep wondering, and thank you all.